Hi everyone, I'm Oracle Anie. I am a psychic spiritual advisor and Reiki healer. And in this video, I am going to be predicting a variety of messages for each sign. I'm going to put the timestamps below so that you can just skip to your sign, okay? Before you go to watch the video, I would like to talk about a little bit um, about how I predict things and what you can expect in this video, okay? So in these readings, I am going to be receiving signs and clues about different things that are coming up, right? And sometimes those are good things, sometimes they're not so good things, okay? My job is just to tell you what's coming up, regardless of good or not so good. Now, I do believe that the reason I am giving the information to share about not so good events is because either the person just needs to prepare, right? Get their ducks in a row, or it could be just to let the person know that their attitude or their reactions or maybe even the environment that they're in is leading up to this not so good event, okay? And so it gives you time to course correct, okay? Um, but I'm going to tell you right now that if you do not have the capacity to listen to that kind of stuff, you're probably going to want to skip it because I'm not sure what's going to come out, okay? Um, Also, if I don't mention something that you're working towards or the outcome of something that you're hoping to hear about, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that I do not have permission from Spirit to give you that confirmation right now, okay? So if you see it in the cards, take it. But if I don't vocalize it, it just means that I do not have that permission, okay? Okay, just so you know. That's all it is, okay? I also want to say in this video that I just started a new Instagram account that's called Cup of Love Oracle, where I'm just going to share a variety of oracle messages. And I'm going to be focusing on the positive side of things, okay? So if you'd like to follow me, please do so there. I'll share the link. I'll share the link for that in the description below. I would also like to tell you that I no longer believe in charging for prediction messages, but I still offer private readings. I'm focusing my private readings to helping people with their anxiety, with any kind of like sticky situation that they would like spiritual advice on how to get out of it, you know, have some clarity about what's really going on, like what's the spiritual lesson behind the situations, any challenging situation that they're in. And I also offer readings to help people heal their energy, heal any pain from the past that they could still be holding on to. And so between the reading and the Reiki, I can fully help people move on from the past, okay? So the information for that is also going to be in the description below. And since I don't charge for these prediction readings or any of the videos that you see on my YouTube or even on my Vimeo, because I started a Vimeo channel as well, and you would like to support my work, I will leave my PayPal link in the bottom as well. And you can find it in my profile as well. Okay, so that's the intro. Enjoy the predictions, and I hope that you like your messages, okay? All right, bye. Hi guys, it's Oracle Anie. Let's do the prediction for, let's see. I kind of been thinking, Cancer. Let's start with Cancer. Okay. So I have the cards here. I'm adding the other cards, which I probably already talked about in the intro. So let's see. Sorry, the cat has been interrupting me, so I've been pausing the video and then not pausing the video and then recording, and then I forgot to record this. Okay, Cancer, let's see what you have for January. You have the candle. You will be shown the way. You have finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. You have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, so, and then your tarot card for January is the Knight of Cups. So for January, let's see. I feel like in January, you have this candle leading up to this archway, right? You will be shown the way. Oh, this is kind of neat, right? Because the finger is pointing, right? So, and the candle is guiding, or is, you know, showing you the way, right? And you're going to reach this archway. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. This, of course, can be, Knight of Cups is a water sign, right? So this can very well be you, right? You're walking towards something that you love, something that you enjoy, something that you feel very connected to. Of course, it could be somebody else that is being shown the way towards you or towards something that they love. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, so what I do want to tell you with this is that, this finger says warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Hopefully there's more information about this. I mean, I kind of do see more information about this as we move on, but I want to see more information about it in the tea leaf cards. But I would say that this can be a karmic situation, meaning you're either going to act in a way that clears karma for you, or adds karma to your life, right? And this can be somebody else that, for whatever reason, wants to make things harder for you. And this karma card, or this haystack card, says that they will reap what they have sown. So if somebody around you has nefarious intentions towards you, hurtful intentions towards you, just know that karma is going to make sure that things will balance out, right? So basically what I'm saying is don't worry about it, but do keep your eyes open for this person, okay? Now, for February, you have the Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. You see that? Oh. You have the Bell, an announcement. You have Carrot, opportunity or windfall. And you have the Ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay? And then your tarot card for February is the Justice card. And we were just talking about karma, right? And this is karma. This is things being paid out in whichever direction, in the most fair direction, right? So you will know if this is a benefit to you because you've been waiting for justice to be given to you, to be recognized for you, or if you've been doing something that's not in the up and up, you have to watch out for somebody coming back to claim what's rightfully theirs. But with the tea leaf cards, right, it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So this is a reminder to focus on your inner peace, focus on your inner strength in order to assure your success, right? You could be involved in some sort of legal situation, right? And it requires you to stay calm, stay collected, stay grounded in order for your success in this matter. An announcement, right? You will get a notification about a decision, right? And it may include an opportunity of abundance, right? This carrot is something that's been in the dirt, growing, right? It's taken time to be able to gather the fruits, well, I mean, it's a carrot, vegetables, of this thing that you've been waiting on. And then With the ant, work achievement and success, this can very well be a successful outcome to this legal justice karmic situation. It can, I actually just saw it as you could be getting an announcement regarding work, right? Regarding an achievement. And I'm just noticing how the finger is pointing up towards February, towards this justice card, right? Yeah. And I also see the finger connected to the archway. So new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. I would say just going back to January, just, keep the faith kind of thing, right? And then in February, something's going to open up. Something's going to give. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm going to add that whatever this work or success, maybe you've been looking for a job, right? And so this is saying you're going to get an announcement about this job and it's going to be a good opportunity. So it's like January, keep the faith. February, stay grounded. Okay. And then let's see for March. For March 2024, you have the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You have the axe, forces working against you. Okay, we're gonna look into that in a little bit. We have a broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. And heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So, and then your tarot card is the Magician in reverse, which is somebody who uses their power, their influence, their skills to trick people, to lie to people, to manipulate them, to deceive them, right? They create illusions. They create, like you think things are there, but when you try to touch it, it doesn't exist, right? It's a very, like, it's all the negative qualities of a magician, right? It's deceiving to be not entertaining or not, yeah, I want to say entertaining. Not to be entertaining, but to manipulate, right? And so here with the axe, forces working against you, and the broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. I do see the romance aspect being highlighted for more people regarding the situation rather than business, because here in February it seems like the business side is picking up. And then whoever this romantic person is, right? Like, I don't see it connected to this Knight of Cups. I'm just looking. I'm going like, is it connected to the Knight of Cups? I feel like for some yes and for some no, but the majority is going to be a no. But this is saying, if somebody, if there's a parting of a romantic partner in March for you, even if you have love and deep affection and caring for them, what I'm being guided to tell you is that this person didn't have the best interest for you. They didn't have good intentions towards you. And so with the spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding, you may be waking up to their true intentions, which is this magician in reverse. Or it may, or you may be, waking up to a sort of betrayal or an illusion that this person brought to your life. And so even though you care a lot about this person and you have some very deep love and affection for them, ultimately they're not good company. And so this parting of ways has to come about, and it's almost like you can't really, because March is the beginning of spring. Well, the end of March is the beginning of spring. So you don't really want to start a new phase, right, of life with people who are not good company towards you, right? And then your oracle cards here, you have choices and you have forgiveness. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. It's making me think of this karmic situation, right? You will reap what you have sown. At some point, this person is going to receive what they're doing to other people. And it may be necessary for you to not be around them when that happens, right? Because you can receive the splash of that judgment call, basically. Okay? The forgiveness card here, I am seeing it connected to this Knight of Cups. So let's see what it says. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Now, remember when I was saying, this could very well be you. And with this candle, I do feel like the candle and the torch, spiritual development, right? You will be shown the way. That could be your spirit guides, right? Fire is purifying. So there may be a situation, well, there's definitely a situation here where you just have to forgive yourself. And I always tell people, just start by forgiving yourself. And if you get to the point where you can forgive the one that hurt you, great. And if you don't, it's all right. I think it's all right. As long as you start with yourself, that's forward movement, right? Because once you can forgive yourself, that is opening the door to self-compassion. And if you keep going down that road of self-compassion, you can begin, if you decide to go down that road, then you can start having compassion for others, even the people that have hurt you. But that's, it's as far as you want to take it. The first step is self-forgiveness. Okay? With the Justice card, it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Okay, Cancer, that is your prediction for January, February, and March 2024. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Bye. Okay, hi Pisces. This is your January, February, and March prediction for 2024. So let's see. Put this here maybe. All right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what you have going on for January. You have the Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You have the Wall, misunderstanding. You have love. Now, this is all types of love, platonic, co-workers, possibly romantic, family. All of that is included in this card. And then you have Scissors, disappointment in some affair. There. Okay. And then your tarot card for January 2024 is the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so for January, Pisces, what I'm seeing, January 2024, what I'm seeing is that this Page of Wands is somebody, right? Could be a fire sign because it's a court card, right? Is somebody where a misunderstanding with that person led to some sort of disappointment, okay? Or maybe their lack of action. Where is that? I'm going to take that as a confirmation of a yes, of a pay attention to this. Okay. It could be that their lack of action, whether that's a fear or that's something that prevented um, this Page of Wands from stepping forward. Um, they could be feeling the disappointment, or you could be feeling the disappointment, or maybe both of you feel the disappointment of their inaction, right? And this could be, like I said, the love card. It can be with a coworker, it could be with a family member, it could be a potential romantic, potential friendship, potential connection, right? Um, there could be more, um, more in February, March about it. But whatever this situation is, and however it happened, it was meant to be for you or both of yours spiritual development. And the more spiritually developed you are, the greater chance it is that you can find understanding in this misunderstanding. Because understanding is very highlighted to me in this card. Okay? And then you have the forgiveness card here with the oracle card. So we got more sirens. So yeah, seems to be an important message here in January. It says, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Okay? Maybe this is a situation where you finally let go and understand that just because somebody doesn't step forward, that has nothing to do with your worth. That it could have nothing to do with you and everything to do with whatever they're going through, And so you're able to release the resentment. You are able to release the disappointment. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The torch here, sorry, I'm waiting for the sirens to stop ringing. The torch here can bring purification of emotions, forgiveness, The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, like the torch. And it has the capacity to heal and transform, like the torch. And it's really interesting to see this much fire and love in such a cold month like it is January, unless of course you're in the southern hemisphere and it's, summer for you. Interesting. So there's, whether the resolution comes through a conversation with this person or it comes through a conversation with your own higher self and your own intuition, or even your inner child, it seems to be very highlighted in January. Like this is an important step. To start the year. Yeah. All right, so let's see February 2024. What do you guys got? Pisces. The mountain. Major challenge to overcome. How annoying. Okay. The rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Yay! Okay. The grass. Oh, wait, I'm not showing you. The mountain looks like this. Like this. And the rainbow looks like this. And the grasshopper says, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay, careful handling. This kind of reminds me of the Temperance card. And then wishbone, a wish is granted. Okay. Oh, I was getting worried about this challenge, huh? And then your tarot card is the Five of Coins. Okay. So we know that the Five of Coins, well, if you read the tarot, you know, Five of Coins is a challenging card, whether that is because you're too proud to ask for help or to accept help, or you may have trust issues and don't know who to accept help from. Okay? That is all in this Five of Coins card, right? Major challenge to overcome. This, of course, could be somebody else, right? I do have to say that, but I feel like this is, for the majority of Pisces watching this, I do feel like this is about you. But then we have all these, you know, positive cards here with the rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So this could mean that it's a major challenge that is very short-lived. Okay. The grasshopper, it requires balance and careful handling. Okay. So again, that Temperance card, you know, means careful, caution, move slowly, right? You may want to move really quickly, right? But I feel like that's gonna create more chaos, or it could extend the length of the challenge if you try to move through it too quickly, right? And then a wish is granted, like that wishbone with the rainbow. I wonder. I see the scissor with the rainbow, disappointment and some affair. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So I do see, like I kind of felt it here, but I do see this disappointment kind of resolving itself. Does it resolve itself on its own? No. I think that the way that you think about it and that you process it is a very big key in it being resolved, right? The potential is there in February. Like doing the work in January and seeing the results in February, amazing, you know? Wish is granted. I wonder what that wish will be. Oh, okay, you know, Pisces starts at the end of February, so this could be a birthday wish that is granted. I do see it connected to this rainbow. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see March. March 2024. You have the claw. Be careful, do not take risks, right? I was saying, like, you got to be cautious, you got to take it slow. So here's a warning about that. Like, do not rush through the challenge. Kind of like, you know, take your time. You have the carrot, opportunity or windfall. Okay. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. and chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. And then the tarot card, you have the Four of Cups in reverse for March 2024. So, okay, let's see. I do feel like this chain of events that will affect your life is connected to this carrot. It's going to be connected to an opportunity or a windfall. So it's almost like it's out of your control. For these this chain of events is happening out in the world, and somehow it's going to affect you in a beneficial way. And I'm seeing the events connected to this woman. I don't know who this woman is, right? I'm not sure if she is the one that started these chain of events, or if you're going to hear about this opportunity or windfall through this woman. Now the Four of Cups in reverse, how do I want to connect that? Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like this Four of Cups in reverse is talking about that forward movement, that not being stuck in the past, but like actually taking the opportunity to move forward. Okay? Be careful not to take risks. Make sure that you are not sacrificing something that's good for what could seem better. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what I just said. Okay. Basically, it's saying don't assume that the grass is greener somewhere else, right? Especially if it involves a certain type of risk. I don't see it connected to the carrot or the chain of events. I don't see it connected to these three cards. So, I see it in its own right. This, like, trying to see if the grass is greener somewhere else. Well, that may not work so well for you. It may be better to water the grass where you're standing. So, that means improving on the situation you already have. If it's good and you just want to improve it, stay where try to work on that instead of like running or rushing to something else that you may know nothing about, right? We have the Animal Kingdom card here for the Oracle card. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And like before I even finished reading this, I looked over to the love card, right? And I really feel that emotional connection with a pet. And I had seen the connection between the love card and the rainbow card. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So there, you could have a pet of your own that has helped you during these challenges, right? Or somehow animals are connected to this, to something here. I don't really have the words for it. It just seems like there's an animal connection. I mean, Pisces, generally we love animals, right? Um, there's something that for whatever reason the animal is coming up in these January, February months. And I mean, it's funny, like when I say, pets sometimes they beg us for things. And I don't know, that could be an indication of something. All right, well, I'm getting I feel like I've said everything that I could say. So I will see you for the next reading. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi Scorpio, it's Oracle Anie. So let's do your January, February, March 2024 prediction. Let's see. Okay, Scorpio, so let's see what you have for January 2024. The wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble endlessly. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. And desk, pay attention to your work. Let me see, how do I want to connect this? Or how am I feeling the connection here? Oh, and your tarot card is the Six of Pentacles upright. Yes. Six of Coins upright. Okay. So we see here the wheel where it says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And I see the wheel here with the wheel here, right? So it's almost like a revolving door of like giving and receiving, one foot in front of the other. That's what makes the forward motion, right? Immediately when I saw the indecisiveness and allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, with the shield, you need to defend yourself. The first thing that popped into my head was psychic protection. Okay? So if you're feeling like you have low energy, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling dissatisfied at work, if you're feeling like you just can't focus, okay? If you're in an environment with a lot of like a high turnover rate, this could be an indication that somebody at your job is a sort of psychic vampire, right? They drain the life out of their employees, and soon enough, people, feel like this job is not worth the effort. I'm not advancing in my career. I feel tired, and the best thing for me is to leave. So do consider that if it applies to you, okay? With the handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. I feel this handshake a lot more with the wheel and the 6 of coins. And I'm seeing it as like the giving and receiving aspect of it. I'm seeing it in a positive light, right? I keep asking myself in my head, is this meeting with a stranger, is protection necessary during this meeting with a stranger? And I'm getting a no. Okay. So definitely, this person, this meeting, the stranger, could be the input that you need to move forward. It could be the encouragement that you need to find direction. With the desk, pay attention to your work, so that, sorry that I'm changing messages here, but that when I was talking about the psychic protection at work, I was considering the desk card here, which says pay attention to your work. This could also be a message about, it's the beginning of the year. It's time to hit the ground running. Like, vacation is over. So I'm giving you this message in December so that you can take full advantage of your time off. So that way, when January comes around, you are rested, you are re-energized to just like go with the year, right? Whereas like this could be a potential of starting the year in this kind of like low energy, like you didn't really take the time off that you needed in December, and so it's kind of like a sluggish energy to the beginning of the year. So yeah, this is very much about obviously work. Of course, it could be about your personal goals, right? You could have personal goals outside of work. It could be about it could be something to improve your working conditions. And the stranger seems to kind of either come out of nowhere, or you finally know it's a stranger. So you wouldn't be, if it's saying stranger, that means you don't know this person. That means that you didn't plan this meeting. Because a stranger implies that you don't know who this person is. They can know who you are, but maybe you don't know who they are. Okay, so let's see February 2024, Scorpio. We're gonna get more clues here, okay? Candle, you'll be shown the way. I really feel like this stranger is just placed into your life to show you the way. To kind of, not guide you, but kind of just like point out, like, okay, you're going round and round and round and you don't know what to do. How about this, And that's it. They just kind of give you some sort of direction. Throne, position of authority. Okay, let's see what that's about. The quill, get back to basics. Get back to basics. Okay, I see. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Cancer had this as well. Okay. Except Cancer had it for January. You're having the candle in the archway. Cancer had it for January. You have it in February. So that's interesting, right? Okay. So I immediately, and your tarot card is the Four of Coins in reverse. So when I see the quill, get back to basics, with the Four of Coins in reverse, this is saying that you need to tighten up your budget, right? You may be spending too much money, and February is going to need you to be a little bit more conservative with your spending. Okay, get back to basics. It may be a month where, you just have to tighten up the budget, right? The candle, we talked about this connected to the stranger. The throne, position of authority. I wonder what that's about. And I'm still seeing the candle and the archway together. So new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. I don't see the throne connected to anything in January. So, let's see. I'm seeing it very much in this February, boundary. Let's see what the book has to say about this throne. A magnificently carved gilded throne rests on a pedestal high above the ground. The only way the querist, you, can reach it is by ascending a set of stairs, so step by step, right? This card denotes that you are now occupying or soon will be occupying a position of authority. Okay, so that's kind of, okay, sometimes I should trust myself a little bit more. So I feel like the tightening of the budget message is connected to this position of authority, meaning, you could be connecting to a future version of yourself where you have plenty of money to have fun, right? But what this throne card is indicating is that, yes, you're working towards that, but you don't necessarily, you're not necessarily there yet, you're working on it. And so when I see getting back to basics, right, I'm seeing that as like the way, like I'm seeing that as like what's necessary to ensure your success, okay? Because you can delay this reaching this position of success um, if all of a sudden you don't have the money to solve a bigger problem or a challenge or something. Um, so yeah, this is February is kind of like a conservative month for you. Okay, so let's see March 2024 Scorpio. You have the wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay. You have in November. You have the vase, a secret admirer. This is very interesting. You have a pineapple, reconciliation. Okay. And then your tarot card is the Page of Swords in reverse. So that is the spy card. Somebody that's studying the situation, but isn't obvious about it, right? They're kind of just taking their time and they're looking at things. So this could very well be your secret admirer, right? They could be, no, I don't see it. I don't see it with a pineapple. I'll say, okay. I feel like the secret admirer could have a birthday in November. Could have, so we're in December now. So, wait, November is Scorpio season. Interesting. So it could be another Scorpio. Maybe they met you in November. Somehow November is significant here. Let's see. Now this wedge card, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I am seeing that with a pineapple. So, it could be, but then the pineapple goes with the throne too. I mean, logically, not intuitively. Sorry. Sorry. No. In your reading, it doesn't go with the throne. Forget that. That was just a logical connection that has no place in this reading right now. Oh, the pineapple goes with November. Interesting. I'm going to say this for the few people that this applies to, but I feel like this reconciliation oh wait, okay, I see why I'm okay, I see why I'm seeing that. There could be someone that is getting in the way between you and this secret admirer coming together, right? Getting in the way from this wedge could be that the secret admirer has someone or something that's preventing them from from stepping forward. So it keeps them in this secret admirer energy. But the pineapple indicates that there will be a reconciliation. This wedge is not going to be here forever. It may be there until November, which is a freaking long time. Or it could be that in November you find out that you've had the secret admirer. Even though we're not talking about November, we're talking about March. But it says March, November. So there is something in that span of time that is significant with the secret admirer. That is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, 8 months. Interesting. Okay, let's see the oracle cards. It says, find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside of you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? The wheel, with the wheels here, with the wheels here. You know, this is just going back to January for a moment. Grounding, right? So, yeah, so the water signs really have to ground their energy this first quarter of 2024. So, yeah, if you're, feeling indecisive and you're feeling aimless and, those are feelings of being ungrounded. So whether you do it through meditation or whether you do it through other means, right? I recently learned about a grounding mat, which I think is unnecessary unless you are in the hospital. But I have no doubt that it works. So like I can see that it's a product that works. So it could be through a crystal. It could be there's so many ways to ground your energy. So just choose one that works for you. The Strength card. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. On a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So in these times of, indecisiveness and having to cut back on your budget, right? Go back to basics. It has a feeling of restriction. It has a feeling of caginess, right? And you may want to feel more free and more abundant. And this is just reminding you that you're getting there, right? You're working on it, you're getting there. And this strength is talking about your inner strength to weather the parts of the journey that are uncomfortable, that are not the result that you're working for, but it's part of the journey, right? I think I just said that. It's part of the journey of getting towards those results. And then I really feel like Spirit is going to put this person on your path to guide you, to, help you somehow. Whether that's to encourage you or to guide you or to make sure that you reach this destination of your position of authority, you know? Because it would say, like, you deserve it. If you're working towards it, you deserve it. So, yeah. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next video later. All right. Bye.